So I always see people post Tinder profiles of men online. But let's look at this woman. She's 21. She's a sandwich maker, whatever that means. She says, where should I start? Well, let's just say I am finally tired. I like being in control, so only decent men need to apply. Also, I have 3 kids and twins on the way. Serious guys only. No hookups or asking for news. I am a fun-loving woman. Patient, calm, and honesty is key. Bonus points if you are 6 foot and in good shape.
21. 3 kids and 2 on the way. She's about to have 5 kids. Now the man's DNA is running through her body and she's looking for a new one. And she's hoping that he's 6'1" and she's not into playing no games. She's 21 with 5 children. Seeing the legs. You can see the legs. But she's requesting someone that's in shape. How dare you?
No, I didn't know that I was going to be sitting talking to a bunch of illiterate people who don't know how to read, but...
You're literally 15. What do you know?
Oh, you know how to read?
Yes, I do know how to read.
Name 10 books.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%. Name 10 books.
First of all. Second of all, you call my employee completely uncalled for, inappropriate, you're not going to travel. We don't tolerate that crap with us at all. So you can find another period of life. I'd suggest you're in. Okay. If you acted appropriate and weren't disrespectful, then I would let you travel. But unfortunately, you called my employee a bitch. Did you call my employee a bitch? You didn't.
I was sitting there. No, I didn't.
You didn't. So the other people are going to say as well.
Did somebody else?
Yeah, she also had 2 children.
Who's your favorite person?
You.
Why'd you do that? I'm your favorite person.
Yeah, of course you're my favorite person.
Why do you keep doing that, Vicente?
Doing what?
If I'm your favorite person, why are you putting your middle finger at me?
I'm just fixing my glasses.
That's not how you fix your glasses.
What? Other hand, fixing my glasses. When glasses fall down, fixing my glasses. Fixing my glasses.
You can't look at me like that to do it.
Oh, what do you mean?
You're looking at me.
He has to make at least $200,000 a year.
Are you on drugs?
No.
200 grand a year. I'm no oil painting. But she definitely ain't no oil painting. And that cannot command 200,000. Delusional, delusional, delusional.
A 7.5 out of 10.
I would give you like an 8.5.
I'm giving you a 7.5.
Why the you lying?
And this is the problem. Because mainly women, they don't really want to hear the truth. Nice people are going to say nice things. You're a 7.5. You're at 8.5. In what world is she a 7.5 or at 8.5? I'm not saying I am. But in what world is she? And people will not tell her the truth, so she will live in delusion, say, she'll probably say she's a 9. Or I'm a 10 because I believe in myself. And that's the difference between guys and girls. Girls will say, don't worry, love your curves, girl. But my friends will say, boy, you're getting fat, you know, blood. You're getting fat. You need to take it off. It doesn't look good. That t-shirt's too tight. What are you doing? We just live in the reality. We have to. I don't have a choice.
Do you think that men marry for, like, high-status families? Like, I'm thinking of, like, Ivanka Trump. Like, would someone marry a girl for, like, status in that way?
Well, that is one of the most... I mean, if you look at arranged marriages, it's all for status, right? That's an example. But men primarily marry for... I'd argue that men... And I say this about men, but women do the same thing, right? Women love the idea of getting status from a man. Women love the idea, and this is where it actually gets a bit messy. The waters get muddy, because women love the idea of bragging about the man they're with. But they can only brag about the man they're with if other women want that man. So you're saying you love women who get cheated, women love getting cheated on. That's not true. But women do not like men that other women don't want. If you were to say, look, I got my man, he's perfect, he's rich, he da-da-da-da-da, and every girl in the room would go, I would never touch him. She'd be like, oh, I don't want him either then.
You know, can I talk about that?
But it's true, right? Women want men that all the women want.
Do you know what's the best man that woman wants? Is the one that every girl wants, but he doesn't want them.
Okay.
A selective man.
Yeah, I'm sure
that's more valuable than the top.
But that's the fantasy. That's the fantasy.
You're saying that men are now polygamous
and women should accept that. That's the problem. Men are continuously disrespecting their woman. Like, yeah, you know what? You can't be with one woman. Now you want to keep cheating with all these different women.
That's not what he said. He's saying if you're going to gonna go for a high status guy, if you're gonna go for the top 5% of guys, that's what comes with it. And if not, then go for the average guy.
The control factor. I just feel like short guys have sometimes too much confidence and
I just feel like short guys have sometimes too much confidence.
God damn it! You can't make it up! And as for this silly potato, short guys have too much confidence. Why shouldn't they have confidence? They can't control the height. If you can't control the height, right, that's out of it. Let's move on. They can't control that. You are in no position to be telling people about confidence. You look like the guy out of Stranger Things. Who are you?
How do you approach a guy that you're interested in?
oh god, it's so funny because oh god, I don't know. If I don't approach any guy that I'm interested in, I would expect them to come up to me because I just feel like I have this vision in my head that my one true love will come to me. Like, I don't feel like I will have to go to him. I feel like he will approach me. And I feel like if it's meant to be, I think when it comes down to it, if it's meant to be, I tell myself he will come to me. Few and far between, there have been moments that I approach a guy and really all I do is I go up and like, oh my gosh, hey. Or I will like say something funny or just kind of be like, what's up? I don't know, like I'll just be like, hey. I just kind of go up and just ask what they're about.
So
it doesn't have to be that crazy.
So you believe in destiny as opposed to being in control of your own love life?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, because I feel like if it's meant to be, then it will happen.
Well, ladies, and some guys, we can't live in the Disney fairy tale. This destiny nonsense is exactly that, nonsense. It's not destiny that's going to bring me to work tomorrow morning. It's me, motivation, being active. I can't just say, you know what, if I just lie here, I believe in destiny. I believe I'll get to work somehow on time. It's not going to happen. This destiny foolishness. If you want something, go and get it. If you want somebody, go and tell them. Let them know. Guy or girl, make the first move. It's not just going to fall in your lap. Because if we all relied on destiny, then nobody would do anything. Nothing would ever get done.
Like a few years ago, there was this guy that I hooked up with on and off for about like a year. And of course, he was a stereotypical frat finance bro. I always knew that we were just a hookup and it was never going to turn into anything real. But one day I asked him like, hey, do your friends know that you're into bigger girls? And he said, yeah, I tried to tell them once, but they just made fun of me, so I don't really talk to them about it. So I was like, what does that mean for like your dating life? So he literally said, yeah, I just F fat girls in private and then I'll just date and marry a skinny girl. And the sad part is I continued to sleep with him even after having that conversation.
You know what I find troubling about this clip? He's basically told her. No, he has told her. Not basically. He's told her that he's ashamed of fat girls. He's ashamed to be seen with you. And you still slept with him. No standards. None. That's how I know some of you just love this toxicness. You have no standards. He's told you, nah, you can stay in the dark. You ain't coming home. But she's still smashed. Is what it is.
Is there anything wrong with this picture?
This one? Okay.
Alright, so when I had seen you know through the Twitter likes.
Alright, here we going through my likes.
I had seen you like something. It's better than what you had like. Just call it.
I'm scared. I think I know what this is though.
Be real.
Lauren, do you know what this is?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Are you proposing?
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah, so
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, that was cute.
This actually got like, so the diamonds that's in it, these actually real diamonds.
Okay, period. Oh god, I'm scared.
that times 23. You have 23,000.
Oh wait, y'all gotta zoom.
That's what? It's what? That's what?
Nah, it's 30,000.
That was so sweet.
As for this ungrateful wretch, now you see, when he pulled out the little diamond chain, oh, that's cute. She weren't impressed. You can see she weren't impressed. You know, if any parents out there, you've bought your child something, but their mind's on something else, you could just see she just wasn't impressed. She's like, oh yeah, that's cute. Then he pulls out the money. I think it was like 23 or 30 bags. He's pulled it out. And after that, she's kissed him on the cheek. Kissed him on the cheek like it's a uncle or granddad. Like, you could just see it was just fully ungrateful from top to bottom. Brothers, okay, this guy's an exception. He's a rapper. He can do rapper things. But even rappers, come on. There's better things you could be doing with that. I'm sure there's one auntie or uncle deep in Virginia that you could help. But you're giving it to her and she's wickedly ungrateful. Don't do it. Guys, thanks for all the support you're showing so far. If you like what I'm doing, please continue to like the video, subscribe, share. Trying to build up to the holy grail of 1,000 subscribers. When I reach that, want to start a podcast. So let's keep this moving.